There's nothing as relaxing as a warm cup of coffee. And coffee should not be confusing. But what's happening right now in the industry is that our manufacturers are putting information on the boxes that are confusing to our customers. First, let me start off by explaining the difference between a pod and a K-cup. The customers are very confused by these. A K-cup is a plastic cup, similar to this, that will fit in to a Keurig brewer or a very similar brewer. They just drop right in, you close the lid, and you make a fresh cup of coffee. We also sell the pods. A pod is actually ground coffee that's placed inside of a filter. This is a pod, this is not. What's happening is the manufacturers are actually putting on their K-cup boxes the word pod. So the consumers are extremely confused. You're shopping for a K-cup or a plastic cup. You are not shopping for a pod. Or you're shopping for a pod and you sure as heck don't want a plastic cup. Let me show you. This right here is a pod brewer. Inside of the pod brewer, you open it up and this is where the pod goes, right in there. You can see this little pod just fits right in there. You tuck it in nice and neat and it slips right into the brewer. Now, if they keep confusing us by putting pod on these, you're going to notice nothing works. Even if you tear this open, it's not going to work in this machine. So by the manufacturers putting K-cup pods out on the market, all it's doing is creating a huge confusion for the customer that uses the pod machine. So this is a bun brewer. This right here is a Hamilton Beach commercial brewer. We sell these here at discountcoffee.com for hotels, motels, maybe if you have an RV. It has commercial grade wiring, so your insurance company will love you on this. So for a pod, you'll actually get them in a little package like this, which keeps them very fresh. You tear it open, you slip the little pod out. It tells you what side up. You put it in, tuck it in nice and neat, pop it into the machine, and you hit start. In this case here, it actually has a different brew for tea, and you can do coffee. It works the same way on a Hamilton Beach. It opens up like this. The little pod just slips right in like that, pops into the machine. You pour your 8 ounces of cold water in the back. You close her up, push the button, and you get a wonderful cup of hot coffee. Now the quality of a pod is outstanding, is just as good, if not better at times, than what you will find in a K-cup. We sell at discountcoffee.com Java 1. We have many different selections of Java 1 in flavors and roast, and we also carry 2 teas. We also carry the White Bear pod. Now the White Bear pod is unique. It's the only pod on the market that is 100% biodegradable. Not just the pod inside is biodegradable, but the actual package is biodegradable. This whole little thing will biodegrade in the landfills and not create the same kind of problem that these guys are creating, which right now is billions with the B in the landfills, where a pod does not create that problem. So if you are eco-friendly, I would highly recommend switching over to a pod brewer. The quality of the coffee is excellent. It's very easy to use, as you notice, and it will definitely keep the junk out of our landfills. So please help us and get the message out to the manufacturers to stop confusing us. We do not need to have a K-cup pod on the market only to find out that when you buy this, it's definitely not going to work. So I hope this helped explain the difference between a pod and a K-cup. Thank you again for listening. I appreciate your business. Shop at discountcoffee.com and have a great day.